April, thank you. It's hot outside. We don't want to turn on the oven, right? So we are talking about the latest foodie craze. It is the poke bowls, and they are popping up everywhere. The restaurants are. But how about trying it at home? Joanie Simon knows how. She is joining us this morning to help us get some really healthy, light meals ready. And we can do this a couple of days in advance even.
Yes, I have people write in all the time looking for meal prep recipe ideas. But of course, everybody's all about poke. So I was like, how do I bring those two together to something super simple? So that's what we've got here today.
I like it. And looking at April's forecast, I mean, we don't want to be eating anything heavy or hot or putting on the oven.
No, exactly. This is going to keep you cool.
Okay, so how do we do this?
So really what you want to start off with is making some dressing. So I've got this great sesame dressing that, I mean, this can go on this can go on salad. This is a really great all-purpose sesame dressing.
Okay.
You just get a little ginger, a little garlic, a little soy sauce, agave nectar, or if you don't want to use this, you could use honey. And then we just throw this and blend it all together. You could do it in a blender as well, but you know me and my stick blender. I think I bring this on every other segment. And what's great about this stuff is then it will hang out in the fridge for a good couple days. But if you're planning this for lunches to go, you just stick them in these little guys.
Oh, nice.
So you get these little pre-portioned, and it's great because you know what's in it. It doesn't have any weird ingredients. And then from there, it's really about customizing your own bowls. So I love these various rices that are out on the market right now. Lundberg Family Farms makes this black rice, this black pearl rice. Which,
okay, so I thought it was black beans. I just didn't look closely enough.
So I love this stuff because it's great cold or hot.
Okay.
So it doesn't get a weird texture. You know, sometimes regular rice, you eat it the next day and you're like, this is not good. But this stuff, you can eat it cold, so even if you don't have access to a microwave, you can still eat it.
Very silly question. So this needs to be cooked first and then you can eat it cold, or you don't have to cook it first?
Perfect question. Exactly. You want to make sure to cook it first.
Okay.
That's a good, otherwise you're going to be gnawing on it for a little while.
Because it would go the wrong way at my house. Okay, you got to be very clear with me.
Cook it first. Stick it in the bowls, or if you want to do a wild rice, really whatever you want. And then from there, we're going to build in all sorts of custom toppers. So these are just sort of some suggested ideas. I've got these all on my website at joaniesimon.com. But I was thinking, you know, like a little spa day with the avocado and smoked salmon, a little bit of, you know, shrimp and edamame and radish, and, you know, the colors just pop.
They look beautiful.
So, and then you can go ahead and stick those, you know, put a little container lid over the top of those, stick them in the fridge for, you know, up to 4 days is about as good as they'll stick, depending on what you've put in there. And then just add this, and then you can literally just run out the door, drizzle it over the top, and you've got lunch ready to go.
And what do you have? You have the seaweed papers over here?
Got a little nori right here. So now, if you do want to throw in the nori, I love it. Not everybody does, but these are Nori Chips, so they're a little crispier, and they add a little texture, great for maybe like the one with the tofu. And then what you can do is just stick them in a separate container, you know, like a little plastic baggie in there, because if you do stick them straight up inside of here, they're going to get really mushy. Not good. So just think through how you're building your ingredients.
Well, these look amazing, and I cannot wait to try out making your dressing at home, because that's huge.
Great all-purpose.
Joanie, thank you. And in the next hour, or a little later this hour, you're going to be back with something totally different than this.
Completely departure. We're going to do some crispy oven-fried chicken tenders.
At least it's in the oven. It's not deep fried. So more with Joanie Simon coming up in just a bit.